Welcome back. I'm Shelly, your host for Unmasked Help. And today, this is, I think the 4th episode where we talk about testosterone, low T. This is kind of be an unfiltered episode. So, it talks about sex and whatever. So if you've got young ones around, I wouldn't let them listen to it. But I digress. It's going to be unfiltered, where I break it down from where low T hurts us in the bedroom, right? And let's talk about it. So low testosterone can affect your libido. It can affect your erection. It takes an emotional toll on, your intimacy. So what happens is, in libido, the low testosterone libido in both men and women, not just men, is you have less interest in sex. Awful. There's less sexual thoughts. So, and my shirt's wrinkled. I'm just gonna apologize. I just grabbed shirt out of my drawer. I'm supposed to go walking. So, anyway, sometimes with low testosterone, you can feel kind of numb or out of it, or you're emotionally drained, and then, are you attached still? You feel like you're detached from your partner. And so again, that affects both men and women. And let's just kind of clear this up a little bit before we go further. If you don't already know, which you probably do, testosterone doesn't directly cause your erection, right? It's not what causes the erection. But it does affect the desire and the initiation of your erection. So again, low testosterone is not directly impacting your erection, guys. However, low testosterone will decrease your desire and your intimacy, and the initiation. So that will indirectly affect your erection. Okay. So basically, low T equals low interest equals low arousal equals inconsistent erections. And so if I have a guy come in and go, hey, I love my wife, I love my partner, but I can't maintain an erection, or I just don't want to have sex anymore, or I don't want to initiate sex anymore. I'm like, okay, well, let's look at that. Okay, do we need to look at your hormones? Is something else going on? What else needs to be ruled out? Do we have vascular issues going on? Is there high blood pressure? Do we have diabetes? Are you on a medication that's causing your low testosterone? Could be. So it's always important when you go to the doctor that you take your medicines with you. Okay. Or we can call the pharmacy, which is quite often what we do, but we like to have the medications right there in front of us when a patient's right there with us, so we can go, hey, this might be the reason why you're experiencing this. But at any rate, let's move on a little bit. So low testosterone, low interest, low sexual desire, low erections. Okay. That's going to affect your relationship, right? I don't know if I'm talking to anybody that is going, hey, that sounds like me. And I hope that I am. I hope that I can impact one person today and go, hey, that sounds just like me. Or that sounds, if a woman's listening and she go, that sounds just like my husband. That sounds just like, my boyfriend, whatever. It will affect your relationship 100%, yes. Men, y'all are the sexual lovers. Women are the emotional lovers. When we're in the relationship with someone and they've lost sexual interest and they've, gradually just been like, hey, don't care anything about sex. I don't even look at you the same way anymore. Like women getting out of the shower, and now your boyfriend or your man is not like standing around while you're getting out of the shower. And then we internalize that and we go, what did we do wrong? Are we disgusting? Are we ugly? Has he found somebody else? Men, you know how that is. Women, you know how that is. Our brain automatically goes, well, he's not looking at me anymore. He must be interested in someone else. When in fact, you're experiencing this. You've not had the conversation with your significant other. One, shame. My last episode was about mental health and how we are breaking the barrier down of shame. No more shame. Be realistic with it, but no more shame about talking to your significant other about how you're feeling, about your mental health, how things are going on with you anymore. So this is part of it. Women start menopause, early. I'm, going through menopause. My husband is very well aware of what's going on because I'm just very vocal anyway. Most women are vocal about what's going on with their body. Men, you can do the same thing. You ain't got to leave us in the dark thinking, oh, we done something because y'all won't even look at us or hold our hand anymore, or, you don't initiate, the sex anymore. So don't be making us put it on ourselves, sir. Okay. I know. But anyway, so what we need to do is, if you feel like you're experiencing any of these, if it sounds anything like you at all, then go get your hormones checked, right? Go get them checked. If there is an underlying cause for you feeling this way, did you know that you had diabetes? Did you know that you had high blood pressure? Did you know that, there were some vascular issues going on? Did you know? And if you don't go to the doctor, you don't know. So find somebody that you trust. I'm going to say that all the time. Go get somebody that you're comfortable with. Comfortable enough that you can sit down and go, hey, I'm having trouble with erections. Or, hey, it's not my wife's fault, but I don't care that she's nude in front of me anymore. Like, go find that person that you can sit down and talk to. And so that a plan can be put in place to fix it, I'm not only here to talk about, like, just testosterone or just sex or whatever. There are some health issues that could be going on with you that are causing this. And as it relates to you as a whole person, I want to talk to you like you're a whole individual and not just this one little sided, handful of hormones right here. And that's all that a man is, because it's not true. You got your hormones, you got your mental health, you got your physical health, you got, your work life, your home life, all of it to balance. And so if your testosterone is low, that's just going to kind of throw everything out of whack, right? If your mental health is bad, that's really going to throw things out of whack. Again, as I said in the last episode, depression and low T mimic one another. You can have both. Again, you can have both of those, but sometimes you have to rule out one to make sure that you don't have the other. But I want to hear your stories. I want to hear what you're feeling. I want to hear your experiences that you're going through. You can email below. Share this with people that you feel like are experiencing some of these symptoms, these concerns that you may be having. Women, if this sounds like your man, make him listen. I mean, it's 10 minutes of his life. And it could be life-changing for somebody. Just one person, I'm good with that. But email, reach out, subscribe, all the things, and share. And let's, stay bold and stay unmasked. See you next time.